Relevant work experience is an important factor in students successfully securing jobs. Employers prefer candidates with experience, and placements help students make decisions about what they really want to do, giving them more career focus. The increase in student fees and introduction of the key information set in 2012 are expected to focus students' minds on the return on investment from a university education and whether their choices will lead to a graduate job. As a result, universities are increasingly focusing attention on providing work experience via placements and internships, and opportunities for these are becoming a determining factor in young people's choice of course and institution.
As a research-intensive university, Nottingham has not traditionally provided work placements, but activity is increasing in pockets across the university, leading to a variety of unconnected schemes. Having a central overview of placement activity across the institution is now viewed as an essential requirement. Recognising the importance of ensuring there are robust processes in place for managing and supporting high-quality work experience and ensuring students are developing great employability skills, the Escapes team in CIEPD set out to identify areas of good practice, enable collection of central intelligence, look at how the administrative tasks associated with managing placements could be designed to support student learning.
The project used blueprinting and service design techniques to look at placement processes from the student viewpoint. We wanted to find out how students saw the whole process, including finding and working on the placement and then reflecting on their learning. Using student focus groups, Escapes looked at a cross-university postgraduate scheme and 2 areas in the School of Biosciences, their optional undergraduate year in industry and their postgraduate programmes with compulsory placement periods.
Through the Escapes project, we've been able to speak to some of the students and find out how they feel about the portal, but the processes more generally, so what works really well for them and what they're finding more difficult. And one of the things that came up is our finance system. So we're dependent on the University of Nottingham's finance processes, and they can be quite long-winded, which is fine. It suits full-time members of staff to be paid monthly, but when we've got students out on placements for really short periods of time and they could potentially be waiting 2 months to get paid, it's quite difficult for them. So we've been looking at how we can actually at least set their expectations and make it clear really up front that if they get their paperwork to us by a certain date, then we can ensure payments by a certain date. It's not a surprise to them at the end that actually, oh, we won't get paid for 2 months. And we're also talking to finance about possibly running more regular payroll runs, or whether they'll do weekly special one-off payments for our students, and they've been quite flexible about that.
One of the challenges that I have with managing a number of undergraduate students and also a number of postgraduate students is the amount of administration. The students can also go out on placement, so they could be anywhere in the UK, and actually therefore keeping track of them, tabs of them and how they're doing, how they're getting on, causes quite a lot of administrative problems. The project that I've been working on with the ePortfolio learning team has been great because we've been using a system called Mahara, which is an online ePortfolio, but we've been using it as a system of the students recording what they do on placement, keeping like a weekly report. They can blog if they want to, but it's a way of us managing all that administration, so all the information's in one place. I can create some groups of the different cohorts of students, and very quickly we can see if the students are keeping weekly reports, if they've uploaded documents and things like that. The other thing that using Mahara has been great for is for our external examiner. So the placement is a key compulsory part of the master's course. So the students have to produce a written report, they have to do a presentation and a viva about it. And in the past we've sent the external examiner a sort of big wad of documents, but by the students uploading these documents on Mahara, the external examiners have been able to view these online. So that's been obviously much better in terms of a paper-saving activity as well.
We're taking the findings and achievements of the project and piloting Mahara and ePortfolios in more areas across the university, exploring ways of linking with alumni to feedback their placement experience and career progression to prospective and current students. This will help inform careers guidance and also tell us about the contribution placements make to improving employability. Looking at how the links with placement companies can be sustained and used in other ways. Finding more ways to cultivate and spread good practice, particularly utilising the knowledge and skills of experienced placement managers.